Right, we're back, everybody, and hopefully we are streaming in some semi-decent quality. Let me know if it is any better. It does seem to be for me, so apologies for all the issues tonight, and I'll look into them and maybe even order a new network cable for my PC.
Steady, steady.
See. I may just have to restream these ones back as the full race afterwards, but we are underway. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, we're green, green, green.
So Adam Southgate is currently in the lead.
Yes. Right in front of Carana, Leon Penn, Kieran Smart, Elliot Harper, and Lewis Rose. Oh, and Kieran Smart loses the control of his car and hits the wall quite hard. So that is really unfortunate. He's got quite some damage as well on his car. So he will probably have to pit and take a fast repair.
So currently on board with Matt Carana. Oh, I still can't say his name right. I've been practicing it as well. I don't know, all these people with weird names.
Oh. So Callum missed the start. Wow, that's... Yeah.
Let's hope it wasn't an emergency call in nature.
Well, that is really unfortunate because he was supposed to start on pole position. But, I mean, race is going. It is what it is. And relatively close. Only Kieran Smart was the one who made that mistake. Probably being a little bit too eager on that first lap. And it's Adam actually pulling away a little bit of Macarena. Yes. While Leon Penn is trying to put the pressure on Matt.
He is. He's nearly a second ahead, and they've done coming up to 3 laps. So look at this grill cam. Is that in an Audi by any chance? Yeah, it is. There's a honeycomb grill.
And it was Leon Penn who went a little bit wide, and it's Lewis Rose who took advantage.
Simeone Perego.
Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Simeone Perego with, I think that's Chris Needham.
Leon Penn's in a bit of trouble as well. I'm going down the leaderboard.
Oh, and there's more contact between Stuart Winus. Well, yeah, Stuart Winus will have to try and get back to the pit lane. I think the incident was with Jess White going into turn 1.
We see Sweaty Cam in the corner, Billy Fletcher, currently in 7th position.
While Matt Carana, nope. Like that, Lewis Rose putting in the fastest lap of the race. René Bosje and Leon Penn going through turn 1. Leon Penn stays in front of René Bosje. Backfielder Clifford just took the position of Arnaud Chanonnier. So Arnaud Chanonnier back in P9. Backfielder Clifford has a 4-second gap between him and Billy Fletcher. Arnaud Chanonnier is trying to stay on the back of Jack, with Matt Crow right behind him and Matthew Hodges. It's now Billy Fletcher putting in the fastest lap time of the race, who is close on the back of Aaron Rose.
Just having a quick flick through the standings at the moment. So Matt Crow's gone up 8 places, currently in 9th position. Having a good race so far. And John Tressidare's gone up 6 places, currently racing.
And P19, while Matt Crow just took the position from Arnaud Channonnier going into turn 1. To be honest, at the front of the pack, it's Matt Carana, Lewis Rose, and Elliot Harper really close on the back of Adam Southgate. And Southgate trying to do the best he can. As we do know, we have a mandatory pit stop this race. So people will need to come in before the end of the race. Fuel in. They're actually swapping those fastest laps because it's now Elliot Harper with the fastest lap of the race. We're on board with Simeon Perego. I think Leon Penn and René Boucher are catching up with Simeone. Here we see McCarana trying to fend off Lewis Rose for position.
He's closed the gap as well to Adam Southgate, currently leading. There is a little cluster of 4 of them within a second of each other, so that's looking promising. Luke McKeon's already made his way up 4 places to a 5th.
Yeah, he will be trying to close that gap down to Elliot.
Well, he's only just over a second behind, so lap times are similar though, so he might have to do a little bit of work to do there unless they start fighting amongst themselves in 2nd, 3rd and 4th.
Here another battle for P14 between Matthew Walker, Irio Martin, Simeon Perego and Leon Penn. Well, René Boucher, who had to he lost a little bit on those 4 right in front.
Oh,
That's, it's a little bit too foggy for the blimp cam. But yeah, straight away back to TV cam. Watching Leon Penn for Vulcan Sim Racing in the Audi R8.
Right on cue, Luke McKeon currently now has the fastest lap of 103.63. Now under a second.
Well, I was going to say, look at the top 7 though. They are all within that, well, make it pretty much half a second apart from Aaron Rose to Luke McKeon. While Luke McKeon just took 4th position, Elliot Harper lost a couple of positions.
Track a little bit. Yeah.
He has. Coming out of that final chicane.
You're in trouble.
So here we are on board with the replay. Let's see what happened there. Oh, just lost the back. Yeah. Maybe took a little bit of that, too much of that inside curb on settling the car. Thank you, Byron, for letting us know that the stream is working great so far. Again, as Phil said earlier, we do apologize for race 1, but we're glad to at least show the feature race, which is looking pretty promising apart from some incidents we've seen. The battle in front is still going strong. Billy Fletcher, though, has got a 1.7 gap to Luke McKeon. And here we see Simeone Perego and René Boucher. René Boucher really defending hard. But it's Simeone now on the inside there. René Boucher trying to brake a little bit later, which he does quite well. Stays in front of Simeone, so nice battle there for P16. Oh, is Simeone Perego gonna try to go up the inside here in the chicane? He does, but that's way. Ooh, wow! And Elliot Harper was lucky there coming through, but yeah, I think Simeone Perego went a little bit too hot in there.
I think he did a similar one around lap 3 or 4, wasn't it? Really, where trying to cut across the chicane, really got to give due consideration. Yeah, I think that's the one
where Jason Headington was involved for RWC Racing, who's still in stall, but yeah, we've got live race control who will be looking into that one as got every single round. So go back to the front. It's Matt Caruana still putting the pressure on, but we're switching back to the front. It's Adam Southgate still leading in front of Matt Caruana and Lewis Rose, and it's Luke McKeon who has really closed down the time and is maybe just thinking about sticking behind him a little bit, maybe fuel saving, who knows. Same could go for Matt Caruana and Lewis Rose as well, of course, but it's Adam Southgate who's the one who's really under pressure for that first place position.
Well, Luke McKeon is now up to 4th, so he's overtaken Billy Fletcher somewhere along there. And he is in with the top group now, so he's only 4 tenths away now from Lewis Rose.
And looking a little bit further down, a nice little battle between Jack Phillip-Clifford and Matt Crow, as well as Matthew Walker, Irion Martin, who just took the position there from Matthew Walker, who went a little bit too wide in the old hairpin and lost the position to Irion Martin and Leon Penn, while Aaron Rose...
Luke
McKeon made a mistake?
He did.
Because he just lost the position to Aaron Rose as well. Or sorry, Lewis Rose. So he was in front. We have a little replay. That's probably why we thought he made a mistake. He actually didn't. He just was on the outside and raced wisely. But it's it's a nice little battle for P3. Looked like Lewis Rose's car was a little bit unsettled, so had to back off. Luke McKeon going a little bit too wide, but still in front of Lewis Rose.
Yeah, starting to follow each other's lines, aren't they, in braking points?
Yeah, but that made Billy Fletcher and Aaron Rose being able to catch up with those two.
He's got a good drive out of here.
Really close racing, but nice. That's what we want to see. Although the gap to P1 and P2 is now 1.6 seconds, so as long as they keep battling like that, it won't help them trying to catch up with the two in front again.
Well, as we've seen before,
Chris Needham who's now dropping quite a lot of places as well.
That Billy Fletcher having a little look on Lewis Rose as well, I think.
I think there was Irion Martin on the inside there of Chris Needham, although you could question if there was any room for him to go. And it's now Matt Crow in front of Jack Phillip-Clifford for 7th and 8th position.
It's Spider-Man.
That's quite an interesting view. If Billy's able to being able to drive upside down, that's quite the achievement right there. So if you want to give someone a driver of the day vote at the end of this race, it's Billy Fletcher for driving upside down. But
there he is. Defying the laws of gravity.
We'll make sure that Billy knows. Right, so for P13, Elliot Harper and Matthew Walker having a nice little battle. And Chris Spence isn't that far back behind Arnaud Chanonnier as well.
Matthew Walker currently watching down in 14th. There's him and Irion Martin facing down Elliot Harper, but a little bit of work to do. Nice to see a BMW and a Lambo contesting for the front for a change. It's been dominated by Audis and McLarens most of the season. So here we go at the front, just coming up, 13 laps completed. Wondering if Matt, currently in second, might, like you said earlier, Ruben, just no pressure to overtake. They've got to do a mandatory pit. I'm sort of guessing on this one it's going to be quite late because the laps are pretty short. Billy Fletcher's also down in 5th currently behind Lewis Rose. He's only 3 tenths behind. Walker is in the pit, coming out now.
Oh, is Matt Carolina going to try to come out of that draft into the final chicane, or will he stay behind Adam? It will be the second. But Luke McKeon slowly closing in on him. Oh,
Someone's
and there
dived
we've
into
got the
the
first
pit.
pitcher. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we've got the first pitcher.
Lewis
That's
Rose
Lewis
has
Rose
gone
coming in. Well, that's interesting.
Very bumpy pit lane as well by the looks of it.
Well, quite a short one. If you are just a little bit too late on the pit limiter, it could give you that time penalty. Yeah, true. Let's hope that Adam takes the pit this time, but I reckon he will. We made sure to let everybody know that it is a mandatory pit stop. But here we are.
Always has been, Ruben.
Yeah, I know. Just making it clear, A nice little onboard view with Jack Phillip Clifford. But yeah, it's really a battle now between P1, 2, and 3. Southgate, Carana, McKeon. But 1.8 second gap to Billy Fletcher as well. So let's see if one of these will maybe pit a little bit early on as well.
Yeah, it's potentially undercut, isn't there?
They will be. They still go on.
I don't know, I think Donington's the sort of track you probably want to go in together, I would have thought, and try and undercut in the pit. Luke McKeon done it a couple of times last season, didn't he?
He did. So we'll have to wait and see on what those guys will do strategy-wise. This Aaron Rose still close behind Billy Fletcher. A little bit further down, we've got Leon Penn on the back of Chris Spence for P10. Leon Penn for Vulcan Sim Racing, and Chris Spence in a nice tic-tac livery, as you like that one. And there we've got somebody cheering on for James O'Reilly as well, who's currently in 17th position, so he is in the points. So keep on cheering for that driver. Hear that clutch being engaged. Yeah, well, maybe you're right, Byron. Maybe you are right.
Would be interesting to see if Luke was fuel saving, but he's pit laps, last couple of pit laps, sorry, not pit laps, last couple of race laps have been very quick.
Yeah, but then again, you could still be able to. Well, I think Chris Spence is coming into the pit as well. There you go.
He is.
But you are able to fuel save without losing too much time on your lap, though. But you have to do it in the correct manner. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Zimo998. Welcome to CXR TV. Currently showing round 8 at Donington National for the World GT3 Championship Season 2. Wow, okay, that's quite nice from Matthew Walker there to not come out right in front of those two battling for position, which is Kieran Smart and Callum Brandt, who've raced each other before in the current seasons, or in the previous seasons, I'm sorry. Wow, oh, this is a battle though. Now Luke McKeon, who took the position there from
very wide there.
Yeah, it's Matt Carana now in 3rd position. Interesting.
So Luke in the Audi looking to try and take first place here.
Yeah, Mark,
I suspect it's a matter of when.
While Leon Penn and Arnaud Chanonnier, by the way, are in the pit, but I was going to say the gap to Billy Fletcher before was just under 2 seconds, and he's now about 7 tenths behind Matt Carana. So because of them battling for position, while Luke's
gone for the lead.
There you go. Yeah, took the position from Adam Southgate.
And Matt is also taken 2nd. It's all happening at the front. I think Adam had this problem recently, didn't he? Where he was near the front and he was just struggling with pace, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was at Motegi, the two
Last
rounds
week.
we had before last week, exactly, where he was in front. Just he was able to get in front, but he wasn't able to drive
Keep the
away.
pace,
And
he
yeah,
just couldn't
exactly.
keep it.
I mean, he has a really good pace, to be honest, but it just seems like the others are a little bit quicker. Him being in the BMW, I'm not quite sure if it could be the car that's just not as good as the Audi or the Lambo. But then again, he's still in P3, but he's got Billy Fletcher and Aaron Rose right on the back of him, so we'll have to keep an eye on his mirror still, while Luke McKean is trying to create a little bit of a gap between him and Carana. And with Leon Penn coming out of the pits and Arnaud Chanonnier, they're having a nice little battle still for P16. And Lewis Rose, who obviously pitted quite early, is now behind Elliot Harper in 10th position.
So despite all the chopping and changing, top 5, we're looking at 2.5 between them at the moment.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, well, I've seen that in the first race this evening. People on stream maybe not really, but it was really close as well. Yeah.
So we're 2/3 of the way through. So the window is now, well, window's been open for a couple of laps now. So just looking down the field, taking out the early guys who have had incidents. So probably 1/3 of the field have done their fuel stop, let's call it. James O'Reilly currently coming in, down in 18th at the moment. I suspect all the guys at the front are going to be pitting on the same lap.
Well, you're wrong there, because
Billy
it's Billy Fletcher who's actually coming in. Exactly. So that's interesting.
While Luke McKean just
passes lap.
Yeah, 1:03.58, which is actually 3 tenths quicker than anyone else at the moment.
Yeah, Luke's really got some pace. He's already shown that for pretty much the entire season, but while Jack Fielder Clifford is coming in as well, I want to suggest to our production manager, Phil, to pull up the driver of the day vote roughly around lap 23, 24, as we do have quite short laps here, obviously for just over a minute. But we'll figure that out. That will be good. While René Bosje just gave some room to the front runners, which is what we want to see. But we're on board with Kieran Smart, currently in 14th position, trying to still chase down Callum Brand, and Leon Penn isn't that far back as well. Oh, is Adam Southgate going for a move on Matt Carana? He is going into turn 1. Just our break in, Matt. Well done. Good overtake. I do believe Matt Carana gave him that room, though, to go up the inside, but still, good overtake.
Matt Crow's up 12 places into 5th at the moment, albeit Lewis Rose and Billy Fletcher both have pitted.
Look at that, Elliot Harper putting in the fastest lap of the race now.
1:53.54. Sorry, 1:03.54 even.
So currently on lap 22, close on to starting lap 23, and it will be quite interesting to see when the front runners will come in and where they will come out compared to Billy Fletcher.
Well, Adam is in.
Oh, it's interesting how it's mixed up with the pit stop strategies, isn't it? Wow, Callum Brand having quite a big off track in the background.
I suspect because they're so close together, they're all thinking the same thing. Maybe it's worth a punt. They're not going to catch Luke all staying out at the same time, I wouldn't have thought. So,
Macro, Elliot Harper, Matthew Hodges in the pit as well.
Lewis has already pitted. He's back into a 4th, and Billy is in 5th.
Well, exactly.
Adam comes out in 6th.
He was the one that pretty much pitted first, didn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So it is interesting to see, Mark, how he will be compared to Luke McKean as well as Matt Carana once they've pitted.
Well, they're literally doing flash and dashes. They're standing still for just over 6.5 seconds. That's pretty quick. Ooh.
Cheers for the follow, semi-racing. Welcome.
Leaders in. Second and third are in. They're all
Ooh.
coming together. So Lewis Rose.
Oh wow! I'm not quite sure who
Oh.
that was in the background, but there was a little crash going on, and the same goes for Leon Penn.
Oh, hello. Who's
And I
that?
think Leon Penn collected someone
Callum
else as
Brandt.
well.
Callum Brandt as well went off at the back there.
Oh, I think that's then Callum Brandt who just couldn't avoid Leon Penn, who had spun the car.
But meanwhile, in the pits, Luke McKeon is out. I think he's going to stay first. Lewis goes up into second.
Oh,
Matt into
wow.
third. Billy into fourth.
Wow. So Lewis Rose 2 seconds behind Luke.
That's massive.
That is
Sub 6 second pit time there for Luke. The only one to do it under 6 as well. Well, he could have taken on a fresh set of tyres and still come out in front, couldn't he?
well. But yeah, I must say, to be really honest, I'm not quite sure in which position Lewis was when he made that stop. Was it around second or third position? But still, to come out only 2 seconds behind Luke McKeon, and here we see the pit stop times. Wow, Luke McKeon with 5.9 seconds. Quickest I'm seeing on the time standings, although Stuart Wine is showing 5.4.
Driver of the day, right on cue. So, I'm sure you know the drill, but for those who don't, scrolling in alphabetical order are the drivers participating in tonight's events. Someone's already keen there. Look, Matt's mum must be in there voting for him already. There's a number to the left of the corresponding name scrolling, so all you've got to do in chat is just type that number in, press enter, job done, and it will be your vote. So we'll try and keep that open till the end of the race.
Cheers, by the way, Byron. So Lewis was in 4th position actually when he came into that pit. So for him, pitting that early obviously helped because he's now in 2nd. It is 2.2 seconds, but he also has a 1.5 lead over Matt Carana. So actually quite a good call for him. Billy Fletcher, Adam Southgate, and Aaron Rose all still close for that 3rd position as well. Well, Luke McKeon, like it's nothing, putting in another fastest lap of this race. Here we are on board with Iriot Martin, currently in 15th position.
If you're scratching your head having to think on who to vote for, a couple of people to consider on this race particularly, because obviously it's the longer race, but Luke McKeon's gone up 8 places. Is currently leading. I think he was second in the first race, wasn't he? Matt Crow currently up 10 places in 7th, might be worth a shout. Billy Fletcher's up 4 in 4th. Lewis Rose is up 5 in 2nd. Matthew Walker's up 5 as well to 14th. So they're the notable ones at the moment. Overall, yeah, Luke's had a solid 2 races, touchwood, so far. And as we say that, he has actually got the fastest lap so far, so he's got that back, 1:03.54. Yeah, just having a scroll through, see if I've missed anything. So get your votes in. Currently leading is Luke on, no, sorry, it's Matt Caruana, I think that's how you pronounce it, yeah, 37.5%. I'm guessing that's 3 or 4 votes. Votes 9. Does that stop people doing it twice? Then I take it. Yes. So no spamming.
So currently on lap 27, almost on the final lap of this race. Luke McKeon now pulled a gap of 3.2 seconds actually to Lewis Rose. Matt Carana 1.7 seconds in 3rd, and it's Billy Fletcher still really close, followed by Adam Southgate and Aaron Rose for that 3rd position. So I think this will be one to watch. And Jesus, Luke, What's Luke doing? Has Luke found sort of a glitch or something? Another fastest lap of this race. Well done by Luke. But as I said, I think this is the battle to watch for the end of this race for third position between Matt Caruana and Billy Fletcher. I think Billy Fletcher is keen to grab that third position and get on the podium for this feature race at Donington Park National.
I'm intrigued on what this giveaway is that keeps flagging up. Phil's obviously giving himself away or something. I'm not sure.
What? Say it again. Who's giving who away?
I think Phil's giving himself away or something. There ain't a lot in the old box, is there?
Maybe some better internet cables. I don't know.
Yeah, free
But,
HDMI cable.
Anyways, it's Luke McKeon coming across the line here to take away the win. Exactly, with Lewis Rose. Very well done as well in second position. Matt Caruana actually staying in front of Billy Fletcher, so getting that final podium position. Well done by Matt Caruana. Billy Fletcher fourth, Adam Southgate fifth, and Lewis Rose sixth. And then it's just waiting on the final field to come across the line. So driver of the day is still open. Oh, seventh position for Jack Fielder Clifford, just in front of Elliot Harper. Well done by Jack.
Somebody ease off the gas there.
Being out of gas. Wow, that's...
We'll see. We'll find out. They are all just waiting for the last 3 or 4 to cross the line now. Another close finish there. So
Well,
Chris Needham.
Yeah.
Crossing the line ahead of James O'Reilly. So that rounds things out.
So actually quite an entertaining race, from my point of view at least.
And a stable one, so double bonus.
Ooh.
That's normal service resumes, eh?
So I think we'll have to wait on the results, and I'll keep that for you, Mark.
Oh, that's most kind. Right, Luke McKeon takes the feature race win ahead of Lewis Rose in second, Matt Caruana in third, Billy Fletcher fourth, Adam Southgate fifth. Sixth was Aaron Rose, seventh Jack Fielder Clifford, eighth Elliot Harper, ninth Matt Crow, 10th was Matthew Hodges, Kieran Smart finishing 11th, Chris Spence 12th, Arnold Chanier in 13th, Matthew Walker 14th, Jerome Martin in 15th, Callum Brandt 16th, 17th was Simone Perego, 18th was Chris Needham, 19th was James O'Reilly. Rene Bosch finishes in 20th position. Ahead of Stuart Winus in 21st, Leon Penn 22nd, John Tressinet 23rd, Jez White 24th, Jason Hadding 5th.
The way you say Rene, it makes it sound like he's French.
I know, that's why I like it.
Rene.
Do you remember? Oh, you won't know. I was
Rene.
going to say that's my low impression, but you won't know what that is. So
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you might do. I don't know.
I don't. Gee, what? Of course I know what that is, mate.
Ah, that's all right.
That's a popular TV show from back in the day. Oh yeah.
Yeah, from the 80s that was, wasn't it?
Yeah. I know what that
I
is.
just said it only once.
A good race, or actually, I've seen two good races. We did had some incidents, but that's all for race control to figure out. But then again, some really close racing, especially at the front of the pack. So really, really good race at Donington Park National tonight, and next week we will be at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park.
Have we been there before?
I don't think we may have been there for one league as well.
No, we haven't.
We haven't been there.
We haven't been there.
We've never been there. Okay.
That's another newbie.
We've raced there ourselves for some other leagues, but not with the CXR leagues.
Okay.
So it's a first.
Just so everyone's aware, there is no giveaway. I don't know what it is.
Phil's giving himself away.
I'm sitting here
Wait,
thinking...
you've got no takers. Have you noticed? No one's written anything.
Well, no, it's because every time they try and enter it, it says that there is no giveaway active. But then there's another one that posts there is a giveaway active. So yeah, it's a bit.
Oh, is people claiming it? What type? What?
Yeah, I don't even know what it would be. So yeah.
For everybody who's watching, just keep on spamming those hashtag or exclamation mark giveaway. Just keep on going, and Phil will figure something out.
Yeah, we'll find you a dodgy cable to send.
Driver of the day. We have 46.7% for Luke Bakurin. I'm going to close the votes now. Unless, we just had one come through. So maybe I'll give it another...
very sly. Don't make no odds, does it? Let's be honest.
Yeah. They've already registered, so... sorry, they already voted, so unfortunately it didn't count. It is now closed. Luke Bakurin getting driver of the day. Well deserved as well. He moved up 8 places in that second race. And to overcome a few team drivers that were in front of him as well. So it's quite a difficult task, but a good drive from him. Yeah, so I'm on to Most Sport next week. Apologies for all the connection issues today. Never had that before, but yeah.
Bit odd.
Yeah, a bit
but
odd.
Hey, it is what it is, isn't it?
There's
not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah, we
got it up and running for the feature race. That's the main thing, wasn't it?
Exactly, yeah. The feature race still worked absolutely perfectly, so can't really ask for too much more. The sprint race was good, but unfortunately can't really do much about the connection. Yeah, so on to next week. Cheers everyone for watching. Just to race control, all the drivers. Cheers to you guys for the commentary. We'll catch you next week. Bye bye.
See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.